It worked! Yay! We're live! That's amazing. Hello, everyone. We are here. We're very excited to be here, and people are coming in already. So I'm so relieved that worked. Michelle and I, and Brianna's here backstage. We are trying new things. We're live across like everywhere, aren't we? We're on Instagram. Did yours work, Michelle?
Yes, it looks like it's worked. I do look a little bit fuzzy. I don't know. It's probably my internet. I don't know if I should.
No, I can see you good. I can see you well on my screen.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I apologize if I have bad internet connection. It's my life in rural Ontario.
In the middle of nowhere. In the middle of
nowhere.
So hi everyone. We've got our Facebook groups, we've got our YouTube channels, we've got our Instagram channels. We're kind of everywhere, aren't we? Which is absolutely awesome. And we're also streaming across all of Brianna's channels too, because myself, Michelle, and Brianna are bringing you this brand new collection and crochet along that we're here to chat about and answer any questions about. But Brianna, she chatted to us beforehand, and she said she's sorry she can't make it, but she has recently had some surgery. I don't know if anyone knows. I think people on her subscriber list probably know, don't they? And she's still recovering from that, but she will be with us as soon as she possibly can throughout the crochet along. So yeah, oh my gosh, there's so many people here. So many people. Oh, someone from Portsmouth, which is just down the road from me. So hello.
Wow.
Elke from Germany, from New Zealand, from France. So when we started the sign up earlier on, like only earlier today, didn't we? The amount of people, we get to see people's location when they sign in, and so many people from all over the world, which is ridiculously exciting.
My
gosh, everyone. Hello. So yeah, so I'm getting distracted by where
Okay, Arkansas, France. Yeah, someone said that my camera lens is fuzzy. It's just the internet connection. Sorry about that.
A little funny. No, but you have connection problems anyway, don't you? When like lines go out and trees fall down and all sorts. So
yeah.
Okay. But yeah, welcome in everyone. If you don't know why we're here, we are here to talk about our brand new collection that has launched today. Our sign up is live, and Brianna's in the background here putting links into everyone who would like to go and find it. And shall I put the QR code up so people can zap it if you would like to. So if you have got a phone or another device that you can take a picture of this of, open up your camera, because I didn't know. I was like, I didn't know how this works, and my mum messaged me going, "What are you talking about, Hannah? A QR code?" So like open your camera if you can, and then zap that QR code, and it will take you to the page that has got all the information that you need. And as I say, Brianna's putting all the information in the chat as well. So yeah, we're back at it again. We're doing crochet along beginning. Is it next Wednesday is the date we go live?
June 12th, the crochet along will officially begin, but we wanted to get the supply list in your hands now, release it, get it out there so you can see the designs, you can get yourself ready, you can get your yarn. So we have launched the entire collection now that you can purchase, but we also have a free option as well, but those patterns will go on our blogs next week when the crochet along starts. But you will still get your supply list.
Yes.
And I think there's a little bonus they get.
There's like a printable bonus, which it's a secret, but you can go get it as well. And then you also get the yarn coupon code. The Amazing We Crochet has yet again given us a yarn coupon code that's exclusive for this crochet along, and that is all in the supply list. So the supply list is like a 33-page PDF, isn't it, of like everything we could possibly cram in there to think that might be helpful and useful for you for this crochet along. Because we've got six projects, haven't we? And they're all really different in style, yet they seem to work together. So and everyone's been saying that all day since we've been posting pictures and stuff. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, they all look amazing together. So thank you very much, everyone, for being so lovely about it.
Yeah, 6 designs and modifications with them so that it's almost like more designs.
I know. Someone messaged earlier saying, "Is that a top, Hannah, that you're wearing?" I was like, "Well, yeah, it's a top, but it can be a dress as well." And and like yours as well. Yours has got like either a hood or no hood, or like there's like short sleeves. Like we
Yeah,
just
little
down.
hood.
You can look at that.
And yeah, you can add it. You don't have to add it. And I have the short sleeve version of it here as well. So this showing it without the hood. Yeah, a short sleeve, long sleeve, really, again, and you can make it as long as you want. I had thought about adding mine as a dress too, but
Did you?
and I was like,
oh, it looks so nice.
I was scaled back and I was like, no, it's okay. Hannah's got the dress for the collection. So
this kind of came about, didn't it? Because when we finished the Christmas collection, we kind of asked people what they wanted, didn't we? And everyone was like, summer stuff, Lacy summer, which as it turns out is like everywhere, isn't it, at the moment? There's like so much lace out there, and crochet lace as well. So so I think hopefully we've hit the nail on the head for everyone, and there is hopefully something for everyone, because like they're very different styles, because we're all different shapes and sizes and like different things as well, don't we? So there's kind of much more, like my dress version can be quite formal if you want it to. I was like, oh, this, I should have made this as my wedding dress. I definitely should have worn this as my wedding dress. And then Brianna's made that amazing cardigan, hasn't she? Which looks just, well, we saw it in person, didn't we, when we got together recently? It's just so comfy and relaxed and so lovely for the warmer weather, but when you still need a bit of something over your shoulders.
That's right.
So yeah. Oh look, we've got people already saying. Vicky says already signed up. Yay!
Perfect. I'm going to show some of the yarn while we were talking about the coupon code. So we have used comfy yarn for this collection. We've used different weights. So you're getting a variety throughout the collection of different weights of yarn. And comfy, so you know the blend. I know a lot of people are always looking for nice cottons in the summer. It's a 75% Pima cotton and 25% acrylic blend. It's beautiful. It's super soft. It's one of my favorite actual lines to work with. Love it, love it, love it. So we have, my design is in fingering weight. The top that I'm wearing is in fingering weight, and there's like lots of nice colors. We picked a nice like springy summer palette for this collection. Ivory, white. I love the white too.
That's so nice.
So, fingering, and then Hannah and Brianna's garments are in sport weight, and then we have worsted weight projects as well. So the accessories are all worsted. Was your headband worsted?
I ended up doing it for all yarn weights. Okay. So you can make my headband with any yarn weight, because I figured, you know, if people aren't ordering like sport, for example, if they do, I was like, actually I want to be able to offer, if they've got spare yarn left over from yours, then to be able to do it fingering. So whatever garment project you choose, you'll be able to make a headband as well if you would like to.
Perfect. And then Brianna has a bag.
Yeah, I love her bag.
And it's in worsted. And then my hats are in worsted, but they're doubled up. So it's actually more like a super bulky, but it just gives your hat a little bit more stability, but it's still open. So it's not going to be too warm, but it gives your brim that little extra stability when you double it up and make it nice and sturdy.
Yeah. I remember when you said you were designing the hat, and I was like, oh, how we were talking, oh, how are you going to do the brim? How are you going to make the brim? And you were like, I'll figure it out. I'll do it.
So, and the hat pattern that's included does come with your baby, like your tiny baby size, like up to adult. So yeah, so you can get a range of sizes there too. And I added the little ties because my granddaughter, that's just over 1 now, she was not going to keep a hat on her head at all.
I love it when they're that age and they're just like, nope, done.
I'll be sharing pictures of her. We managed to get some pictures of her with her hat on. My son had to really entertain her while I took photos because she just kept going at it, right? It's like they're just like ready to pull it off.
I loved it. It's like a family event to try and get photos of Rose.
Oh yeah, that's Emma's like, we're gonna need Garrett. We're gonna need Garrett to be able to do this.
Oh, that's so cute.
She loves him.
Oh, cool. And I assume the hat then, I hope we haven't talked about it, I assume it's really actually quite quick to make, is it? If it's doubled up.
It's really quick. Oh, it's really quick to make. Yeah. It's a nice quick project. So if you want something small and quick, I mean, the accessories are perfect for that. The hat, the bag, the headband, it's a nice, quick and easy project. But if you're wanting to learn garments, we've given you a nice variety. You're getting a dress, a really cute top, my long sleeve top or short sleeve top that's nice and light. Mine is V-stitch, so it's top down, seamless, really quick and easy to make. Don't be intimidated by the fingering weight, because I know that can sometimes throw people off. But I know in my group, a lot of people have been looking for more fingering weight garments. So it does make it really nice and light for the summer.
They are
and the
so,
V-stitches, when you're doing a V-stitch, it's just double crochet and chain. So it goes really quickly when you're working it up.
Yeah, I think fingering weight garments are just so worth it, aren't they?
Oh, they are. I have like a whole slew of them coming now because I'm so obsessed with it. Like, I just love this yarn. Like, I want to make all the things in it now.
Yay. And the thing is, I think, is to find a design and trust the designer that has gone, this is not going to take you forever. I'm not going to make you take forever to make this. And actually just, you've chosen the V-stitch. It's got lots of space. It's nice and open. It won't take as long as you think it might do. And the same with my dress. I know my dress is made in sport, but so there's the long maxi version. Actually, really didn't take that long. So my construction, it is top down, but it's so it's 2 rectangles for over your shoulders and then over to the back, and then we add a waistband underneath that, and then you just work panels of the same stitch, so it's like a lacy wedge stitch, which is really quick and easy, and you just do the front and the back as long as you want them to be, and then seam up as much of the side as you want to. So it's a really simple, just rectangles. It's just rectangles, nothing to be worried about. And we've designed them to not take forever, because we know that no one wants, you want to get it done before your holiday, don't you? You want to get it done before the summer. This is the plan.
With you, or having that perfect project just to sit, in your lounge chair at the pool, at the beach. Or even just in your evenings. It's so fun. I love these, and I just keep working on more because I love the V-stitch, and I love a nice project that I don't have to concentrate too hard on, and I can just sit and go at it.
Yeah, I love stuff like that. And that's the thing, I think and Brianna's stitch as well for her cardigan, it's a really delicate stitch. It's kind of like a triangle. So it's kind of a lace, but it's on a slant. Tell me if I'm saying this wrong, Brianna, but I think that's what it is. And it looks really, really delicate and really, really lovely. Shall I bring the page up that's got the pictures actually? Show everyone, to show you what we're making. Now, how does that look? Can we see? That's probably quite small if you're watching on a phone, but let's scroll down to say there's this whole information page that the link will take you to show you. So here we are. Here we've got, is that in the middle there? So there's Michelle wearing her short-sleeved V-neck, which is just it looks so comfy and cozy. And nice.
I remember when I made it, I said to the girls, I'm like, I think this is my favorite thing I've ever made. I know I say that a lot, but it was just so comfy. Like, I just loved it. I was like, wow, this really has turned out. I mean, I just love it.
And I feel like it's one of those tops that, like, you would probably just want to make in every color to go with everything. Like,
yes. Yeah, I know. After I thought I made it in the ivory, I don't think ivory's really my color, but you know how it goes with everything. I made it in the ivory. Yeah. You think it looks okay on me? I know we keep talking about we need to do color analysis on each other.
We do, but I think that works. I really think that works for you, especially with the darker denim. Yeah, with the darker denim, it works really well.
It does, and I think when I have a tan, it always looks better than when I'm paler. I think ivory doesn't look as good on me if I haven't got a tan. These interesting things. If you do pick a color though, and that's even for yourselves when you're picking your color, if you pick a color that suits you and that looks good on you, it's just going to make it pop that much more, and people will be drawn to it, and you'll find people will see you in it. They'll be like, oh, but it's color, like matching your color, like with your skin tone, everything. Color analysis. We don't need to do it.
I've been really surprised by this color. What's this one called? Seafoam, isn't it? Yeah, seafoam, this color. And I made this just as a different and a pop of color, but I would never, I don't own anything in this color at all. And actually, I really like it on me. Yeah.
It is definitely one of your colors, Hannah. Yeah, I'm really
and I'm really surprised by that. So I think if anyone's like doubting to what they should go for, I would go for a pop of color if you fancy it. But then we have made sure that we've done, you know, a neutral version of everything so that you can see how they are in the neutrals. But then a pop of color, I think, go for it.
Oh yeah, that color looks great on you. I know this color, I want to do something in this. I know I can't film it because it's a little too dark, but this color looks really nice on me too. I love this. It's marlin.
I got carried away just like you, and I've done a top in that already, and it looks really nice on me, I think. So yeah, I'm all for experimenting with colors. So then there's me and the long version of my dress, and you see what I mean about the split there. You can see me all the way down if you want to, but then they wouldn't be too comfortable to walk in, or you can go further down, but this one I left split quite high. And then look at Brianna's amazing cardigan. It's so comfy and cozy. And that's a flat construction, isn't it? Brianna's. Yes. It's a completely flat construction. So there's no shaping or tricky bits there. So you just seam underneath the arms and down the side. So we've all done very different constructions. So that's another thing that you can come and learn with us, because we've all got our video tutorials that go along with the written patterns as well. So you'll be able to see those, whether you do the free version or whether you do the paid version. You'll be able to watch those videos. And then, like, can you believe that they're the same patterns? So whether you want to do those top three or whether you want to do the bottom three, we've got Brianna's amazing, like, much longer version here than my short top, and then your beautiful hoodie. So lots and lots to choose from.
Yep. And someone
lots there. And then and here's our accessories.
Yeah, someone commented about doing the dress a shorter length, which would look amazing too. Hannah hasn't shown it in that, but like you could do it really whatever length.
I did. There's a picture of me wearing it in the knee lengths. So I did some pictures. Yeah, look here, up here at the top. So I did stop and take some photos. So if you go onto and look, and in the supply list, there's a lot more photos of it as a knee length as well. And in the pattern, I tell you like how many rows to work to make it knee length. So yeah, you can make it literally any length you like. Once you've run out of yarn or you're fed up, you can stop. But yeah, and so accessories wise, we've got your beautiful hats, which I think that color really does suit you.
It does. But maybe it's because I love color so much. So when I see it on myself, I probably think it's probably that could be the thing, but we'll find out when I get my color analysis done.
Yeah, we need to do that. And there's that marlin color on me in the headband. Yeah. So my headband there, you see, shall I hold them up actually? So I have one with the fingering weight has like a tapered end. So you have a tapered end, your lace stitch in the middle, and then your tapered end here, so that you can tie it underneath comfortably, or you can tie it on top into like a small bow. And then the worsted or sport weight version, I've done them as just a plain rectangle, so that then you can use it around, like I've shown there, as a hat band. You can use it as I got carried away, didn't I, in the photo? So I was like, I'm doing like as a scarf. You can wear it as a tie, because they're quite trendy at the moment, I think, aren't they, to be wearing any kind of like neck accessory. And then Brianna's beautiful bag, which you can add color to. You can do as a plain version. It looks stunning either way. And that, like, I cannot believe that is a rectangle. It literally is. You make a rectangle and then magically it folds into this beautiful bag. So yeah, there's all of our projects for you.
Yes, and we've had so many requests to do a summer collection like this, so I hope everyone enjoys it. We had fun getting together, putting it together. As always, we saw each other in end of January, early February, right? And we were working on the designs together. And then we ended up getting together again just recently. So we were able to get the pictures that you see of all of us together. It was wonderful to and we have so many fun video clips to share. We just have a ball together. It was just so fun.
So funny. It was so hot though, like, because Brianna was used to the heat that we were in, but we were like, this is ridiculous.
Really hot.
She was like, 5 minutes it will be done. It was so hot. And we were also near this kind of body of water, weren't we? That we were like, are there alligators in there? And Brianna was like, yeah, there probably are. We like all of the if we look a bit scared, it's because we were worried at any moment that there would be some alligators coming out of the water to come and get us.
We made sure we didn't get too close.
I was like, not sure about this. But no, it was awesome fun.
It was fun to get together. And we love doing these events and having everyone come in. We like to go live as much as we can throughout the crochet along. This is more sort of the introduction, but we'll have Q&As throughout our crochet along that will touch base with everyone and see how you're doing. It's so much more fun just to crochet together, right, Hannah?
Yeah, and that's why we started doing it.
Yeah, it does. It encourages me to do the crochet alongs, to just do it with you and Brianna, because I can get, lazy and not do them. Even though I want to, it's just, we get busy with our lives and everything else. So getting to come together with you and Brianna, it gets me in gear to get my stuff together and do this fun.
Yeah. Well, we kind of began it, didn't we? Because like designing can be a really lonely place, can't it? Because like most of the time it's just us and our yarn and our computer. And actually coming together is such a lovely thing to do. And bringing, I think the three of us realized like our audiences are really similar and like similar things. And like our styles seem to work really nicely together. So everyone seems to really enjoy the fact that we come together and want more. So we were like, okay, cool, we'll do more then. So yeah. So with that, I'm just going to scroll back and see if there's any questions. If anyone has any questions about like the logistics of this, how it works, what all the details are, then please do ask.
Yeah, well, Hannah's scrolling through. So again, this is right now you can get your VIP, if I can talk, VIP ticket. So you can get access to all the patterns right away if you get your VIP, even access to the YouTube videos. So you will get access to everything instantly. If you're going to, you can still sign up if you want to join for the free. It's just they won't be available until June 12th. So next week when the crochet along officially starts, the patterns will go on our blogs and our YouTube videos will go live at that point. But right now, if you sign up, you can get the supply list. It's going to give you all of the information so that you can order your yarn and get ready. But the VIP will give you, and you'll get lots of extras with the VIP as well. So perfect fit guide. There's some gift tags and other options there. Hannah's done up a PDF on
well, it's like luxury. So there's two separate. I did like using luxury yarn and using lightweight yarns, because I know they're two things that really scare people. So I've written some articles and put them together in a PDF that will hopefully help you. Yeah. And we kind of went for it with the theme. So I don't know if anyone else is a fan of Bridgerton, but all three of us are fans of the show. And the timing of this worked perfectly. We suddenly realized that the second half of that series, if anyone's watching it, starts next week. So we were like, this is perfect timing. Come and join this crochet along and you have a project ready in order to make along with it. So the amazing Brianna has made like a Bridgerton bingo, hasn't she? So there's like a printable bingo thing that you can have by your side while you're watching and while you're making. But even if you don't watch it, it's good fun. You can find a program that it will be applicable to. And then there's some gift tags for your projects. There's all sorts of things in there. A row counter as well in the VIP things. So there's tons in there. We always get carried away, don't we? We always add as like much as we possibly can.
To make it, I don't know, just you get your value plus all of the patterns with all the extras, printable, downloadable, you can keep it forever. No ads, except, but you get access either way to the YouTube, but.
Yeah. And that's something else to say, isn't it? Because people have asked actually earlier on, they emailed me to say, will the patterns be available individually? And the answer is absolutely yes. We always do that. So as soon as the crochet along begins next week, when the the patterns in sequence will go on live onto our blogs to access to view for free. You can also purchase individual versions. So if you only want to make 1 or 2 of them, then you can just purchase the 2 that you want to make. But you will save if you want to make, I think we worked out if you wanted to make 3 or more of them, it's actually cheaper to buy the whole lot. And then you get the bonuses and everything as well. So we've made it as affordable as we can as a whole collection. But yes, you will definitely be able to purchase them individually in our own Etsy or Ravelry stores from next week. So yeah, we love all the options, don't we? Oh, lots of people saying they enjoy. Oh, here, so Lisa's just asking. Lisa says, I signed up for the free and then clicked on the supply list. It says I don't have access. What do I do? So you should, I think this is probably to do with your computer settings. But if you email one of us, if you go on to where the page is, the information page, then my email is on there. So just send us an email and we'll make sure that we get that to you. Sometimes it's saved in a Google Drive, isn't it? And sometimes it gets glitchy if your browser settings are not quite right. So it's possibly to do with that, I'm afraid. But yeah, send us an email and we will absolutely sort you out. And then someone's asking, will the patterns be US or UK terms? So all of our patterns are in US terms. But if you use any of mine, they've also got a US to UK conversion chart in them. And we all speak in our tutorials in US terms as well, don't we? Yeah. Oh, lots of people. Lots of love for Bridgerton. Yay! We love that. We love that. Lots of people saying they're joining and excited, etc. Yeah. Oh, we're so excited. And anyone that's got the VIP and yarn arrives early, then go for it. Don't be worried about waiting until the crochet along officially starts. Go for it. Start making. And then the important thing is to come into our community groups, into our Facebook community groups, and post your work. Show us what colors you're using. Show us your progress. That's the whole point of these things, isn't it? Is to develop our communities and for everyone to support each other. Yeah. Oh, here's a good question. Do we have a fall or winter collaboration in the works? We might do. We're always thinking ahead. We're always thinking ahead.
I know. It'll be here before you know it too.
Well, this is the crazy thing. Like we figured out the other day, didn't we? We kind of picked this yarn like back in December, didn't we? When we finished the last collection. So we're months ahead of ourselves. So yes, there will definitely be stuff in the pipeline. Don't you worry.
Our biggest challenge with our next one was finding the yarn that we wanted to use. Because we're picky. We
wanted something really specific, didn't we? Really specific. Yeah.
We did.
But we found it. We're good. It's gonna be amazing.
We're good. Yeah. And it's gonna be awesome. But I'm really excited for this one. It's just it's fun because we haven't done anything like this. So
no, everything's been like wintry, like we've done hats, haven't we? We've done accessory, like winter cozy accessories. We've done cardigans. We've done all sorts of wintry stuff, but nothing summery. And I realized that as well. This is good for me because I realized that I haven't got that much in the way of summery stuff in my design vault. So I needed to push myself to do more summery stuff. And now I'm like, I can't stop.
I know. That is the funny thing, because I'm like, I have all these plans, and then next thing you know, it's going to be fall.
And I was saying to you the other day, wasn't I? So I've also done a top in this yarn. I've done a skirt, and I'm doing a cardigan. And I'm like, if I don't release them soon, then the summer will be over. So
Hannah and I are working on getting some more patterns out, like with similar stitches. So we'll hopefully get them out as soon as we can, and maybe you can still grab some of the yarn with your coupon code.
So yeah, the coupon, I think it lasts until the 21st of June, doesn't it? It says in the supply list when it lasts until, I'm fairly sure it's the 21st of June. So if you do want to order, and it's on all of the comfy weights as well, isn't it? It's on the fingering, the sport, and the worsted weight. So make sure that you do order. If there's a project that you're eyeing up that you think, oh, I want to do that next, make sure you order the yarn now while you've got that coupon code.
Just order lots of fingering weight yarn. So what Emma and I kept doing, because Comfy was on sale last month as well with We Crochet. So it was 20% off. And then they had the extra Memorial Day.
Oh, yeah. They did like a stacked thing, didn't they? Yeah.
Emma and I kept ordering more because we ordered a bunch of it. And then Emma's like, oh, I think we're going to need more of this color, Mom. I think we're going to need more. So we just kept, but it was such a good deal. And this yarn is so affordable, I feel, to start with. So then when it's 20% off, and you get so much yardage on the fingering weight. So yeah, so we have lots of it. Emma wanted to she's working on a beach cover up that she wanted to do. And I probably, like I said to her, well, we might as well just do a pattern. Like if you're might as well do a pattern for it. So yeah, so we kept ordering it. So order lots, have lots in your stash. It's a great yarn, and you're going to have lots of patterns to choose from. All of us.
Yeah. But also you don't need that much yarn to make, because there's so much space in them because of the lace. Like this little top only takes like 4 balls of yarn. Like it's only like 200 grams of yarn. So it's actually quite an inexpensive make. And we do think about that, don't we? We think about the expense of the yarn that we choose when we're creating this. So we want to make it affordable. We don't want things to cost the earth. But even like my maxi dress doesn't take all that much yarn, and I can't imagine that your tops do either.
No. Yeah, I'd have to look at the exact amounts, but I know that my hood was an extra ball in a little bit, so you needed to, like, if you're gonna do a hood, you need like a ball plus a little bit to add that. And I love that. That's like, I think the sleeves probably took another 1 or 2 balls or something to add on. But if you do the short sleeve with no hood, but I mean, the thing is, you could add a hood to the short sleeve.
Yeah, I would love that. I
find people really love hoods and pockets. That's what I've noticed about a lot of my design. If I don't add those, I'm going to be in trouble.
Like, where am I? Them. Monica's asking, are the patterns in fingering sport weight yarns? So the garments, yes. So Michelle's garment is fingering weight, and Brianna and my garments are in sport weight. But then the worsted weight we used for the accessories. So you can get all of the yarn weights.
Someone says the maxi dress would be a great beach cover up, which it would. But I was thinking of that when you were making it, Hannah. But then when Hannah strutted out in that gorgeous beauty when we were in Florida, I was like, oh my goodness, this dress is incredible. Like, you could wear it, like you even say, as a wedding dress. Like, you could wear this out, like, for anything, weddings, like, wedding guest, like.
I think I definitely want to make it in another color. I would really like, so I have a big birthday coming this year, and I want to make one in black or maybe navy, I'm not sure, and then have like a nude slip underneath to go out for somewhere. I'm hoping that someone will take me somewhere nice at some point soon.
Somebody will.
Have you got
I ordered my black. I ordered my black. You know that I won't film this, guys. I promise. I will not film.
I dare you.
I have ordered. You dare me. No, it might be fun just to see what you guys say about it.
Just to see what it's like. Yeah.
So I do have black. I cannot wait to make. I have wanted a cardigan in black for so long, but I usually pick colors mainly that I can film in. But I ordered. The dress in black, Hannah, will be amazing.
Well, that's what I thought. And one of the things about, and I do talk about this in the video a lot, because of the construction of it, like, you can make this. I know I've put a little camisole under this now, but you can make it as daring as you like. And in some of the photos, I've done it so that it's almost like all the way open and down, which would then make a beach cover up. And then you can leave, we seam under the sleeves here, or you create your armholes, but you can leave those open as well. So if you wanted a looser fit for like a beach cover up, you can completely do that. and the back goes into a V as well, and you can seam up as much or as little as you like. Because I know some people are worried, oh gosh, I don't want it quite such a deep V. Well, that's fine. You can just seam, because we've got a ribbing stitch here that matches stitch for stitch. You can pull it up as high as you would like and seam it as far as you want. So like you can make this as risky or as safe as you want it to be. It's really, really adjustable.
I love that. And I know Brianna's cardigan, she was almost going to make a short one, and we told her, no, don't make another one. You've got enough on your plate. But you can make hers short as well, and it would look so cute. Like I find the little short cardigans look so cute with skirts and over dresses, like your summer dresses, because usually wherever you're going into air conditioning, you need something to pull over.
Yes. Yeah. We don't necessarily have that problem here in the UK, but yeah. It never gets hot enough. There's no difference.
You get it so hot outside, and then you go in a building, and then you're like freezing.
Oh, we've got a couple of questions popping up. So saying, where is the yarn from? So this yarn is from We Crochet. So, and it's all linked in the supply list, and all the details of how much yarn for each of the designs that you would need. And we've also done our color palettes as well, haven't we, of the colors that we've chosen to use, etc. But there's quite a good crossover of colors. So if you wanted to make like a matching garment, so if you wanted to make Michelle's fingering weight garment but then do a matching hat in the worsted, the colors are comparable, aren't they? Then most of them match, so you can find a marlin in all of the three weights, etc.
Yeah, the colors, I love that.
That's another reason why we chose it, didn't we? Oh, that flamingo, this flamingo is lovely, but I never know whether it suits me, because it is really, I feel like it washes me out.
No, I was kind of thinking the same thing. That's why I went with the darker pink. But yeah, all the colors coordinate. So I tried to kind of pick all the color. I didn't get one done in the blue, and I'm a huge parchment fan.
That's why I went with the dress in parchment, because I was like, I don't want it to look too
I need
bridal.
To do some more photos. I haven't even done photos with the parchment hat, but I did this one for the video tutorial, so I ended up having this one completed, and then the video tutorial will be in the parchment. But yeah, all the colors match up. I think sport, you might get some extra color. Like there are some that don't coordinate, but the colors that we picked do coordinate.
Yes. Yeah, we made sure we can get them across the board.
I think these were all the colors that we used for the.
Yeah, I love all of those colors. Yeah, they're all set. I've got some spare behind me.
And they also just released a bulky in it.
Oh yes, they did. Yeah. I haven't got any yet, but I want to get my hands on it and see that
too. I don't feel it would be bulky enough to sub out for the hat, because this is more like a super bulky when I put two worsteds. The bulky would be really nice. My mind has been stewing already as to what I can make with it. If you guys give me suggestions on what you think. I would love to do something. Brianna's in the comments. She says bulky would be great for a bag. Yeah. It would.
Yeah. Sandra's saying maybe Christmas in July. So not this July. We'll just put that out there. But you never know. You never know. It's this space.
I know.
Maybe. People seem to like Christmas in July, don't they?
I was thinking of maybe doing one myself this year, but I don't think it's going to happen now. I think I've got
July's quite soon,
and I haven't prepared. So I don't think.
There we go. Never mind. Maybe a mini
blanket that's almost done that I was thinking about that we could do as Christmas in July, but I have so many things on my plate this month. I just don't think it's going to happen. This is a busy time of year. I feel that's a busy time of year for everyone, though. And I think that all these projects are just nice before holidays get officially out in July. It's just a good timing for us to all kind of hang out together, enjoy June, enjoy the sunshine, and sit. Like I've been sitting out crocheting now at my pool most evenings, which I love. In the afternoon, it's so relaxing. I love this time of year.
Yeah, same. Yeah. And yeah, us poor souls in the UK, like it was raining most of today, but yesterday it was so nice here. So I'm down on the south coast, so we do get slightly nicer weather. And yeah, yesterday evening we were sat in the garden and the children were running around trying not to kill each other. And I was sat there crocheting. It was so nice.
I know.
So
I
nice.
love when I can move. I mean, not that I complain about just cozying up on the couch and watching TV with my crochet.
That's good too.
I love doing that. And I'm, this is a safe space because we're all crocheters here. We all love doing this, but that's just my happy time when I can dishes are done or whatever, like things are done and I can sit down and just crochet for the evening and watch one of my shows. I binge watch a lot of stuff. So even I feel like the Bridgerton, the next part, that'll be like one evening.
Well, so when we were last together was when the first part of Bridgerton, the new series, came out, wasn't it? And it came out like on the last day that we were together. And because I still had not got into the time zone at all, I was awake at something like 4 a.m. And by the time I came down for breakfast, I'd watched the whole thing. And everyone, I told you all dinner, you were like, what? I was like,
I know, meanwhile, I'm just getting up.
I was like, I've been up since 4. I've been busy. But yeah, Janice has said that the maxi dress would be pretty made with a shimmery yarn. Absolutely. I think any of these projects would actually be really nice with a shimmery yarn, actually. Like you can really elevate. I haven't worked with that much shimmery stuff, but the stuff that I have used, I've really liked. So yeah, go for it. And I think they will feel really, really luxurious.
And we always add substitution lists as well in the supply list. And like in our patterns, we like to give some options for substitutes. I find fingering can be a little trickier. Yeah. Sport and worsted are a little easier to sub out for. Fingering. If you live in Canada like me, fingering is very tricky to substitute in a store. Yep. You don't get much but like itchy sock yarn, so you definitely don't want to use anything that's not going to be nice and soft for wearing. But I do have some options in the PDF and in the supply list. Yeah. There was a really pretty yarn that we saw from Lion Brand, I think it was. If you like that like gradient look, we have a sub for that.
Is it Lion Brand? Is it the mandala string? Is that the one?
Yes, mandala string. Yeah.
That we had our hands on that and we all agreed, didn't we, that would work so nicely.
Yeah, I was going to order some and make one in it just to see, but I didn't get around to it. But it would be like for people who love that look, it would that would be a good choice. So that's all in the supply list. So when you get your supply list, download it. We have links for all of that stuff in there.
Awesome. Oh, and I just have to say hello because my lovely niece Ida is here. Yay! Hi, Ida. Loving the color on me. Thank you.
Yeah, it is. Really
Brianna's here in the comments saying that about subbing different versions. Yeah. Oh, and then Amy's made a suggestion of a big Bridgerton bow on the back of the dress or hat. Absolutely. Bows on everything, I say. Definitely. Lovely. Oh, and Valerie said she's got the VIP experience and can't wait. So excited. Oh, I'm so excited to see like what people choose to make, and not only what they choose to make, what kind of version of it that they choose to make. Because that's the other thing. So all of the patterns are sized from extra small to 5XL. So it's all size inclusive, and you can do your own versions of them. I'm so excited to see colors.
Size inclusive, video tutorials. So we're trying to get everybody into like fit you guys all in. So if you're a visual learner and you need those tutorials, we've got you covered. We're not excluding any sizes. Plus, we usually teach you how to modify anyways. I try to give you lots of tips when I'm going through the video tutorial as well. I've shown you how to do decreases on the sleeves if you want a tighter sleeve. I've not done a ton of decreases on this, but you can see it's a more fitted sleeve anyways, but you could decrease even more than this. But all those little like tips and tricks. And I've also kept the V pretty modest for all sizes as well. So you're not going to get a big deep V on a larger size. They all really be about the same. And then you can continue increasing for your bust size.
Yeah, I love that. And then yours has got, it's got a rib around the bottom, is that right?
Yeah, and you can go longer. Like I ended up going with short just because I knew that I was going to wear it with like high-waisted skirts and stuff. So I went with that length, but you can go as long as you want. You can keep, and you can even change your waistband. I'm working on a cardigan version right now. I'm going to do one with a ribbing and one just with a thin, like single crochet.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, you could leave it, couldn't you? If you didn't want to add that ribbing, you could leave it.
And that doesn't pull it in. Like if you were to do that, then it wouldn't pull in at the waist as much. So I like the ribbing if you want that more sort of fitted around the waist look. But if you want it to be more loose and baggy, then just do like a single crochet stitched band, and then it won't pull it in as tight.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. I love that.
You can have lots of fun to customize things how you want it, right? I love that. Even showing that this is a short sleeve, you could still do a 3/4 length sleeve. Like you could change it again and not go as long.
And I love that. And that's one of our big missions, isn't it? Is that we want people to be confident to make them to suit them and to be exactly how you want to wear them. Like we're not designers that are like, this is the pattern, do not deviate. You know, that we want you to try new things and we want you to fit it to you. And like, and your PDF in the VIP will really help with that, won't it? The perfect fit guide, it tells you exactly how to measure yourself, exactly what to do when you've got those measurements and how to apply them to the pattern that you're using. So if you have the VIP version, then make sure you go and give that a really good read through before you choose the size that you're going to make, and then decide on any modifications.
That's right. And we're here throughout the crochet along to help with any questions. Once you get your hands on all this information and you start into it and you have questions, post them in our community groups, come to the live events, and then you can ask and we'll answer questions like, you know, face to face, sort of. Like we can't see you, but you can see us, and we'll try to answer as many questions as we can. But our groups are amazing. Post in any of the groups. I know that my group, well, most of our groups now are specifically for our pattern support questions, but when we do these events, you can post questions for any of the designs within any of the groups.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll all be there to cheer you on, definitely. I love this. Valerie's just said, I bought almost every color in Pumpy Fingering. They had a great sale and it was my birthday. So happy birthday. And everyone gave me money for yarn. I love that. This is what I'm going to request for my birthday, I think, this year.
Well, that's like my daughter. Like she's just as obsessed as me now. And she keeps like, yarn is what she wants. And I just like, I'm like, oh, I can buy that for you. I can buy that for you. Just put that on my credit card. I don't even care. She helps me.
That's an easy present for her.
And we also didn't talk about the hooks. So maybe we'll mention that, because we all use the Dots hook set. And I love this because they even had the sizes to do my hats. So I use the 5.5 and the 6 millimeter to do the hats. And I used the 4.5 and the 3.5 for my garment. So it's like you buy the set and you're getting every size you need. And even if you have to adjust your hook size, you're going to be able to probably make it work within, let me take a whole bunch of them out. They're so pretty. You gotta get them out of the box.
Yeah, and ours, they'll all be covered actually if you get a set. So mine goes 3.5, 4, and then 5. Mine, they're the sizes that mine use. So you will be completely covered if you got one of these sets. And all three of us use them, don't we? We really like them, and they're a really affordable, comfortable set of hooks to have.
I know.
And someone was asking me again for recently what to get for a beginner, and I was like, get them Dots hooks, because I think they're a good first set, beginner set. But then actually you don't really need another set if you don't want one. And I think they are going to get them in larger sizes is the plan, isn't it, as well?
Hopefully. Like right now they have, and I think I showed this actually in my video, they now have the bright expanded hook set, and I just got mine, so I might as well show them all.
I didn't know that.
I haven't used them yet. So with that hook set, you get all the way from 2mm up to 10mm
Oh, wow.
there. Yeah, so you can see how big these guys are.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're huge. Yeah. So
nice.
And then you get all the size. So I think they want to do that with the dots as well, but I just don't know when that will come for sure. I don't like the brights as much as I like that these guys are longer.
Longer, aren't they? Yeah, that's why I like the dot hooks. Yeah.
They're a bit longer, and depending on how you like your hook, like I find the dots are a little bit pointier, not quite as rounded as the bright. So the brights to me would be really similar to a bait, or no, not a baits, a boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this reminds me a little bit more of a baits, but sort of a crossover.
Yeah.
Is how we talk about this, like somewhere in between, like not quite like a boy, but not quite like a baits. Baits is a lot sharper. But I've always been a baits girl over a boy girl. So I find I do like the dots because they still grip. I don't know. I feel like I lose maybe my yarn a little bit more with the rounder.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe it's just getting used to it, right? And adapting how you crochet.
Yeah. It's like anything, isn't it? But I think the pointier ones, I always get on better with pointier hooks anyway, because for like doing ribbing and stuff, I just find it nicer to. Maybe I'm just a bit more aggressive. I
definitely need pointy hooks for or certain things. Sometimes I'll switch it out. Like even if I'm working with, and I'm like, okay, this hook works better to do something that I'm doing. Yeah, I do that. I will do that sometimes as well.
And I find as well, I've talked about this quite a lot, that I change the way I hold my hook depending on the hook I'm using and depending on the thickness of the yarn I'm using. And that, for me, and because lots of people comment on my videos and they're like, oh, I thought you were a pencil grip, and I'm like, well, sometimes. So it's perfectly fine to change. Yeah, it's perfectly fine to change how you hold your hook, how you hold your yarn, depending on what yarn and what hook you're using. So don't worry if you try something and it doesn't feel quite right. Try a different grip, try a different way of using it.
And I'm going to just hold this up for someone who says, are the brights shorter? I don't have a clover to show you, but this is the difference. So you are getting, these are both the same sizes. The brights are definitely shorter. So if you prefer a shorter hook, you might like the brights. And now that they have this expanded collection, you may love that, because then you're getting like all the way up to a 10, which is crazy. I didn't realize that when they got the jumbos in, I thought the jumbo was going to be a separate set, and then it's all of them. So you get all the sizes. So that's great. I like that. I like getting send me bulk. I love that. I want every size.
Oh, and a question here. I think Brianna's just answered as well in the thing, but let's cover it here too. Are there any flat construction cardigans with one seam? Yes. Yep. So Brianna's cardigan is made completely flat, and then you can block it, and then you seam under the arm and down the side all in one go. So really nice and straightforward.
Or is hers, she can answer this for us, but I feel like she made it flat all in one piece and then it folds in. And I think
maybe. I might have told you wrong. Sorry, everyone.
And then they join on for the sleeves, but Brianna would have to like pop into the chat and tell us for sure. But I feel like when I saw her schematic, it was maybe completely flat and then folded, but either way, there's not a lot of seaming. Either if she did it all the other way, like you're saying, Hannah, or the other, like it's not going to be a lot of seaming.
It's still only two seams, whatever it is. It's still only one.
It's very minimal, because that's how we like to keep it easy. We know that you guys don't want to seam. We know it. We know that you don't like it.
I had to add seams for mine, because I was like, I need people to like be able to adjust the sides.
It's still a very simple, like your seams are still very so it is only at the shoulders. Yes.
Nice.
No working in the round. Yeah. Then the easy sleeves. Yeah. So that's
Love it. Excellent. Gosh, I think we have covered all the questions.
I know, and I'm just excited that we're doing, like, it feels like a long time since we did our Christmas crochet.
Well, yeah, because we did October, didn't we? And then we did Christmas so quickly after it that then it was like, now there's this big gap.
I know. And I don't even feel like I've been live on my channels or anything. Like, I just feel like I just can't even believe it's June. Like, where did the first half of the year go?
I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Goes so fast.
We're excited. Everyone else seems to be excited. I mean, a while ago today, we had over 1,000 signups.
Yes. There's loads of people have signed up already.
Yeah, loads of people have signed up. Everyone gets excited. Make sure you join our community groups, because that is where all of the action will happen. But all that information is going to be in that supply list that you're going to download. So you can go join. And even if you're not on Facebook, because I know we do have some people that won't be on Facebook, you will be able to catch our lives on YouTube still, and Instagram, because now the amazing thing is that we've been able to link the streaming software that we use to Instagram as well. So you can catch us on Instagram or YouTube.
I can't believe that worked. I'm blown away by the fact that the technology worked for us.
No, we were not sure. We were not sure.
So as an insight to what we have like 3 separate screens to make sure that everything. So we have to press go live in all the different places and then make sure that it's streaming. So it's like my screen is like
last minute the whole time. This is technology that frustrates us, because as soon as we're trying to get all this stuff set up, we're getting error messages. It's not connecting. So Brianna couldn't get YouTube to connect. My Facebook page was not connecting. And I tried it just before I hopped on backstage with Hannah, and it didn't work. And then when I went to go right in, it all of a sudden worked. It was like, so I believe I am streaming to my Facebook page.
So we did get it.
We have no idea. It's just, technology. It can be, but we're trying. We're learning.
And that's the thing. Yeah, like think back to when we first started doing this, like 2.5 years ago or whatever, when we did our first collection. We didn't. Yeah, we were only streaming in like 2 places, I think, weren't we? And we didn't know all the stuff that we now know. So
yeah, we keep learning more, but technology is just zooming ahead, right?
We keep pushing ourselves to learn it. Honestly, we try.
And that's, I'm 45. Hannah, you're turning 40 this year. Brianna's 40.
Somewhere in the middle of us, isn't she? Yes.
Somewhere in the middle. So, we're not Brianna put in, she's 41. So, I mean, I am a Gen X. Like, I mean, I'm sorry. I think we were talking about that on our trip. You guys are all still millennials. I'm learning all this technology, and I'm getting up there. No, I'm not. I'm still young, but
you've got young trendy children to sort you out.
Well, I think I still know more than them. Like, that's the problem.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Yeah. It's always changing. So having said that, we understand completely. We understand when you sign up for the thing and it doesn't work properly and you get an error message. I get it. I completely get it. So if you do I really get it. So if you have any problems, we've tried to set everything up as easily as we possibly can. So when you go to the page, if you want to sign up for the free, there's a section there that if you click, sign up for free, and it will take you to the form. Put your details in there and you should automatically get the link for the supply list. And if you want to go for the VIP version, then you just put your information in as you would normally if you're purchasing something, and then you will then go to a membership area that then has all of the PDFs, all of the stuff, everything, and just literally it says click here for this pattern, click here for that one. We've tried to make it as straightforward as we possibly can, but if you have any problems at all, contact one of us, because we're absolutely more than happy to get you sorted. Please don't struggle and be angry at the computer. Just let us know and we can help you.
Yeah, we will do our best. Hannah, she's the youngest, so she's the best at it.
I wouldn't go that far. I would not go that far. But between the 3 of us, we can normally figure stuff out, can't we?
Yeah, we can. That's why we need each other.
Yeah, definitely. We often send messages going, have you figured this out? And someone will be like, yeah, I did this and this and this. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We are good. Brilliant. Well,
Okay.
make sure you go sign up, everyone. Grab
Maybe
VIP.
pop up the QR code one more time before we sign off. We usually do these things for about an hour, don't we? We always run about an hour, but it's fun. It's fun to chat with all of you. And
yeah, definitely. Thank you for joining us. Make sure once you choose what you're going to make and choose the colors that you're going to order, etc., let us know in the community groups. Let's get the ball rolling with knowing what we're all going to be making. And then we are going live, aren't we, next Wednesday with We Crochet. They've invited us to go live on their channels at 12:30 EST time, I think it is. It's definitely lunch. They do a lunchtime show, so it's 12:30, I think, EST time. And then straight after that, the three of us will be going live on our own channels to host our own first Q&A session.
So Instagram and YouTube, we will be there.
We'll get the technology working. Do you think we can get it working again? Who knows?
I think we can do it. We've got our test run in now, so I think we can do it. So it'll be probably a little after 1. I'm thinking by the time we pop over to our own channels, like 1:15-ish or something. So that next Wednesday, we'll definitely make sure we'll be back on Facebook group, Facebook pages, YouTube, Instagram. If you don't see us, hop over to one of the other channels.
Yeah, find us somewhere else.
There'll be a technical issue. We're not.
But we will be somewhere. We will be somewhere, definitely. Brilliant stuff. Oh, brilliant. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. And we'll see you next Wednesday, hey?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.